What's up? I'm gonna look at some more GI Joes. This one here was the 2-pack that was Short Fuse and oh yeah, Short Fuse and Steeler. Yeah, could not think of his name for nothing. This one was kind of crazy. I went to go get it off of the Hasbro Pulse, and they were sold out. And then I seen that they were going to be some kind of Target exclusive. So I'm like, cool, I'll get off Target. Well, I couldn't find them on Target. They were, I don't know if they were sold out or what, but I couldn't find them on Target. And then, like I said before, I'm on a Facebook GI Joe page. You know, people just talking about GI Joes and showing their collections and stuff. And then they said that they were back on Target again. I looked it up. They were all of them. They were all sold out of stock. And I kept looking at them on eBay. Man, they were way too much. They had them marked so far up on eBay, and I thought, man, I don't want to do that. I'll just wait. So I did, and then never did pop up back up on Target, and I'm like, daggone it. So I was like, screw it. So I found the lowest price one I could find, got it, and then I think it was today or something, or yesterday, I've seen these were back in stock on Target for way less than I paid for it, because I think they were like 50, were they 54 something on Target? If I bought it off eBay, I think I paid more for it, plus all the shipping and handling and crap. But anyway, we got Steeler and Short Fuse. I think these are supposed to be kind of more of the original GI Joes. Guess they wasn't real. I don't really remember them too much. Maybe being on the cartoon. I'm thinking, was it Steeler? I think Steeler was the one that they went to the other dimension and he stayed with the Baroness or something, like, because in that dimension he died or something, and then so he stayed with the Baroness or something. Which I don't blame him. I would have stayed with the Baroness too. What's up, Baroness? Oh, I'm just being silly. She's not a real person. Oh. But I don't know. These two here, like I said, I don't know what it is with the boxes anymore. They always get caught up here. But, you know, hey, they're G.I. Joes, man. We got to have them, right? They just kind of don't really remind me of, I guess, like G.I. Joe, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just, they just look, something about them just looks, I don't know, weird, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm a ding dong. But I probably am a little bit of a goofy person. Boy, they got a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pause this here and go about this, because there's no way I'm going to get all this out of here and not make the video 9 million minutes long. I'm trying to get these other little things out. Like I said, I hate pausing it though sometimes, because if you let it pause too long, then it just shuts off. But we'll try to get some of these plastic effects out of here, and we'll talk a little bit. What do you want to talk about? Anything important going on in your guys' lives that I need to know about? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's, chilling out. I don't know if you live around where I live at in Indiana, cold, or it ain't been too bad out yet. It's been rainy, kind of been dreary and rainy the past 2 days around here where I live at. Alright, I'm just going to have to pause this because none of this stuff's wanting to cooperate. I'm going to have to do this so I can keep his stuff with his stuff and his stuff with his stuff. That makes sense? Anyway, let's pause this real quick and get this stuff out of here. Okay. I really honestly don't know if there's like weapons that are weapon specific, but I'm pretty sure this one is. No, I think it was on, let's see. Boy, I don't even remember what side was what here, to be honest with you. And who? Actually, I don't even know who's who, to be really honest with you. I'm guessing. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know which guy's which. Because, I mean, I think they look totally different from what they were. Okay. So, short fuse is this guy here. This is a short fuse. I feel a little. Like I said, it's cold. These been sitting outside of my back porch. So that's in here. Like I said, that's your short fuse. And this one here is Steeler. All right. Yeah. So short fuse and Steeler here. Well, let's try to. And then they've got these things right here that don't ever stay. I don't know why. Seems like they ought to make these molded in, because that is not gonna. That won't even go past his boot. I mean, that's just. Why would they do that? Yeah, that's not gonna stay up here at all. Yeah, that's kind of goofy. All right, let's go with short fuse here. Like I said, I mean, does that? I don't. Like I said, I don't. Man, this right here is. That's not gonna stay put. No way that's staying put. I'm trying to see if I can't. I think maybe if I warmed it up, maybe it might stretch a little bit. There we go. There, I think we got her. There we go. There we go. Anyway, well, it's like I said. A lot of times these GI Joes, especially with the old vintage, you don't know them without the helmets and stuff on, because you could take the helmets off of the old ones. So there's short fuse with the helmet on. I'm thinking I'm pretty sure I have Steeler, because wasn't Steeler with the Mobat? Let's see, where's my? Oh wait, no, I've got two of them. Where's the other ones at? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Which mine's broken. This one I've got, his crotch is broken on him. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be. Like I said, there ain't really much to him. It's just one of the green figures there. Huh, look here, look at the camera. I mean, he's just ain't really, ain't really a whole lot to compare. He's green. And like I said, I'm pretty sure he's the one that came in the Mobat, the tank. All right, I'm getting so far off of whatever here. All right, well, so let's look at the accessories first. Even though I've got several blast effect pieces here. Like I said, these blast effect pieces, I mean, they're, like I said, once again, they're really, really cool. I do think they're neat, but I'm not. It just seems to me like if you're not going to do photography or set up, I don't really need them for anything. I guess there's some more here. Man, there's a lot of. There's another one here. There's another one. I guess that's supposed to be like smoke. I'll show them. So there's kind of a lot of blast pieces there, blast effects pieces. Excuse me. We got two different kind of knives here. Like I said, no idea which one's which. We got two handguns here, and I do not like it when they put the little pegs on the end of the guns. It just doesn't look. I mean, doesn't look right to me. I don't know. I know that's made to put the suppressor or silencer, or whatever you want to say, on there, but it just looks like something's coming out of the gun. I don't know why. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know why they do that. Got some kind of. some kind of machine gun, Uzi, whatever this thing's called. Thing that goes bang, and then it's got a suppressor on it or silencer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. We got another machine gun here or whatever this is. I think everybody was saying this was Outback's gun. I think because it's got the tape on there. And then I heard somebody saying, I can't remember who told me, said they used to wrap that like that. So when they did walk through the bushes, it made a different noise. And with the way the enemy didn't think there was a gun going through the weeds or something, made a different noise. Something like that. That makes sense. I can't remember who the heck was even telling me that. So that's the reason they put tape on their weapons like that. There's their machine gun. Here's a shovel. Here's a, oh, that's a bomb, missile, mortar, I don't know. And then this goes, then this little, whatever the heck this thing is. Does that go in there like that? I guess that goes in there and you shoot that bad boy out of there. Kaboom! And then I'm guessing, I think this breaks down so you can put that on this. Oh, hey, my elbow popped. I'm guessing this breaks down some way so that fits on there, I'm guessing. Guess that's the way that works. Not sure. Anyway, so did we look at him a minute ago before I put the helmet on him? Anyway, here's this guy. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's short fuse. Let's see if we can't figure out how to deck him out here with the guns and everything. Like I said, man, these things have been sitting outside in the cold, so they're probably not gonna cooperate a whole lot. I'm gonna guess that's his knife here. There's that. It's gonna look like this gun goes with him. And once again, these things are not gonna stay up. Yeah, once again, I don't know why they made these like this. It seemed like they would have made him like, I don't know, just maybe molded him with the legs or something. Maybe that's too hard to do. I don't know, because I don't guess it's gonna go anywhere, but. Anyway, here you go. Check him out. I'm gonna put his helmet back on. Like I said, I don't know these guys probably without the helmets, because a lot of times, like I said, the toys always had the figures when you were kids. Always had the. Like I said, don't really remember these guys too crazy. And for some reason, he's got a little pair of. One of these guys got a pair of sunglasses too, for some odd reason. I don't know which one wore sunglasses, to be honest with you. Or glasses. A little bitty pair of specs. Look at this guy here. See how they done his? He's got these straps to hold it. I don't know why they didn't do all of them like that somehow, you know what I mean? He's got straps to hold everything so they ain't sliding down. Pretty clever. Pretty clever there, bro. I'm guessing it don't matter which knife these guys got, I'm going to guess. That goes in there. Oops. He's got him a hand. You know what? Oh, that goes that big. So this gun goes up here. I was going to say, what in the heck is this great big. But that Uzi goes in there, I'm guessing. Or whatever that machine gun thing is. So that goes in there. Yeah, see how that looks with that goofy thing hanging out the bottom there? I don't know if you can see it or not, but the little point of the handgun hangs down. I don't know why they make them like that. Oh, like I said, cold in my house. They're not wanting to bend very well. He's got another little spot for his little silencer thing here, or you want a compressor, I don't call it. Is that not going to fit in there? That is not going to go in there. I mean, I'm pushing pretty good on it too, and there it goes. Never mind, I was just trying way too hard. Well, if you get that lined up right, that'll fit in there. I think that's my problem. I just ain't got it lined up the way it should be. Oh, that goes in there, and then this big Uzi. That's kind of crazy though. He's got a yeah. What do I want to say? A holster for that big giant handgun there. Yeah. Why is that not wanting to go on? There it goes. Oh, I guess I don't have his helmet. But anyway, there he is with that visor and helmet. I think that's pretty rare to find Steeler, the O-ring one, with the visor and the helmet like that. Lift the visor up. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Was I thinking that there was one? Maybe not. Anyway, I don't know which guy gets which gun. I guess it doesn't really matter. Since we picked this up, he's getting this one. And like I said, once again, I can never get the trigger fingers to want to go in the triggers. They will not cooperate with me. And like I said, I'm not good at posing these guys at all. Let's see, is this the one that's got the right peg on it? There's that one. Let's see. Wow, I don't know if I'm getting that. Man. It looks like the hand's almost like not where it wants to be in. Man, this little. Oh, wow. Man, this hand looks like it's almost like it's molded together or something. Well, maybe. Like I said, not good at the posing the figures. I do it the easy way because I can never get them to want to cooperate with me. Can't get him on this pig. Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, they probably would stand really good without this. Like I said, I like the stands. I don't know why. I just do. But I don't know why I do, because they do nothing but make me mad. Because nothing ever wants to fit. Like that one is not wanting to go on there. Seems like all of them are different. Like, well, I can't get that one in there, so we're giving up on that one. Ugh. Well, maybe. See, this was why I like the stands. Because once you get them on the stand, they'll stand. If you can get them to stand. If he understands what I'm saying. See, now he's leaning too far forward. Nah. Anyway, I think I might put these on one of the dreadnoughts. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Huh. It's got a little. It's a deer stand. You can hang it in your tree and go hunting. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Anyway. Hey, can I say anyway anymore? Any more times? I've went crazy. Alright. There we go. Steeler and Short Fuse. Steeler. Short Fuse. Got them down now. I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, they just don't really. I don't know. It just seems like they're, like I said, I ain't no Short Fuse and Steeler expert, but they just, I don't know, something about them just don't really. I like them. They're cool figures. Don't get me wrong. They're awesome figures. They come with a lot of accessories, a lot of stuff, and they really do look cool. I mean, They are really, really neat. I like them. But, are they figure of the year, you want to say, or anything like that? Nah, I don't think we're going to go that far. And we're going to try this one more time. Yeah, them suckers are not going on there. I mean, for nothing. I'm waiting to break his foot. Yeah, that is not going on there. Oh well. And like I said, man, I can't get him. He don't want to stand up neither. Like I said, this table's so shaky. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm just rambling. I'm talking to myself right now. Anyway, yeah, I guess I kind of am. I'm talking to a camera, but I am talking to myself. But anyway, peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See ya.